Best Western, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. There's Yvonne waving. Hurry up. Go out there with them, Alex.
No, you.
No, I'm getting you.
His uniform is getting wet.
Whose?
Come on.
Why? What's happening?
I want a picture of you.
My picture? Why do you want my picture? Me and Alex are too fat to be in the pictures.
Shut up.
Candy Nicole Krebs. Adrian Lasco. Whitney Ann
courtesy.
Patterson, magna cum laude.
Alexia Armetta, magna cum laude.
Thomas Matthew Hayes. Zachary Wilson, cum laude.
We have wishes to meet our U.S. presidents. There are wishes that are incredibly selfless, like the girl whose wish was to raise the money to build an orphanage in Zambia. But regardless of what the wish is, our mission is to bring hope, strength, and joy, not just to that child, but to the entire family. Because it's the entire family that's going through this ordeal. Now, back to my original question. If you could wish for anything, what would it be? All of us have wishes and dreams. Some dreams are very big, and some not so much. And today is a day when commencement speakers all over the world come along and say that your dreams need to be as big as possible. Well, I'm not going to do that, because I'm not sure they need to be. My counsel to you is simple. Make sure you have a dream, and make sure your dream is your own. At Make-A-Wish, we do all kinds of things to ensure that the wishes that we grant are the child's heartfelt wish, and no one else's. And that's why these experiences are so profound and powerful. But it's so easy to choose to do something because it seems like the right thing to do, or because someone is telling you to do it. And I would say to you, make sure your dream is your own. Whether it's someday to become the next president of the United States, or to be a great mom or dad. Now, why is this important? Why is this an important question for all of us to think about? Because it is important to wish and to dream and to think about the future. Don't just bump along and do whatever is convenient or easy or something that is someone else's dream. Make it your own. Question number 2. What will you do when you fail? What will you do when you fail? That word failure. The fear of failure. Don't underestimate the fear of failure. It's a powerful incentive for some, and it absolutely paralyzes others. I once had to speak at the Air Force Academy opposite Gene Kranz, who was the NASA flight director for Apollo 13. Gene was the one who uttered the famous line, "Failure is not an option." And sometimes failure is not an option. But if history is an indicator, you in fact are going to fail. If the Bloomsburg University class of 2012 is representative of America, 50% of you will fail at least once in your marriage. Nearly 60% of you will get fired or laid off at some time in your career. Among those of you who start a small business during your lifetime, 70% of you will fail at least once. These are some sobering statistics. Failure is part of life, and how you handle it will determine your success. I play a lot of sports, and I believe you can tell a lot about a person when competing. Things like integrity, and teamwork, and attitude, and work ethic are on full display in the heat of competition. And I like hiring athletes at Make-A-Wish. And it's not because they know how to win, or because they have the attitude that winning is everything, that it's not the only thing. All athletes, even the greatest ones, have failed they've experienced losing. And one of the best things that ever happened to me occurred in 1977 when I failed to make the Bloomsburg State tennis team. And after I did make the team, I failed to get into the starting lineup. It was not until my final semester of my senior year in 1981 that I was finally first string. Did you know that only 1% of the inhabitants on this earth have a college degree? Because of your college degree, you are a part of an elite group of people, very much like a world-class athlete. But the fact is, you will fail. And so the question is, will the fear of failure be an incentive to you? Or will it paralyze you from going after your dreams? One of the greatest presidents who ever lived was Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln failed twice in business. He failed twice in running for Congress. He failed 3 times in running for the Senate. He failed in running for vice president, and yet Lincoln prevailed. Failure is a part of life, and some lessons can only be learned in failure.